No cursing in the gym.
Yeah, so we're going to give him that respect.
And no prayers. I'm surprised.
No prayer. Okay.
All right.
All right, so we're
It's going to be all about boxing tonight.
All about boxing, and you're going to see that in just a minute as they're getting the fighters into the ring. We want to welcome you.
One of them is a police officer. Do you know that?
No, I did not know
We
that.
have a police officer. Peter Ramos from the 8A precinct is going to be fighting. He's going to be representing New Bed-Stuy Boxing Gym, and he's going against Niall Curran. That's a very Irish name. He's unattached. You got to watch out though. For the Irish, they know how to fight, and when you see a very Irish name like that, he's probably done some fighting overseas in Ireland.
Okay, well we're going to see that. That has to be seen this evening.
I expect to see a classic European Irish style, the hand up, the jumping, the moving. The classic Olympic style.
Before we go into that, I just want to remind everybody, we got the schedule. You can pick up a schedule at any of the boxing gyms. But I'm going to do something very important right now. I'm going to show you. Let me see if I can get that to you. Well, maybe not. But anyway, it's basically if you go online and you can go to amateur boxing. What is it? ringmastersboxing.com. You'll be able to see the schedule of when the tournament is and when we're going to be going live. It's all on there on ringmastersboxing.com. And what we have is
the best amateurs in New York and in the Metro New York area, and they're fighting to be number one. And this takes them to the National Golden Gloves, which is a national tournament. And the big thing about it is we're talking 2019 is a huge year because that sets up 2020. 2020 is the Olympic year. 2019 is the qualifying year.
Basically, you're going to see all that talent on this show, right?
Right.
What may or may not go to the Olympics.
Absolutely, that they have a chance. That you can't go into Olympic qualifiers without winning in your local tournament first. So not tonight. Tonight we got the novice fighters. They're novice fighters.
Okay.
They're not open fighters. The difference between novice and open is 10 fights. So if you have less than 10 fights, you're novice. 10 fights or more open. That means you're skilled, you're experienced, and you're vying to go into the National Golden Gloves. So novice guys are vying to become something.
So now we want to. We're saying hello to the referees. But Sam Claire, we thank you for joining us. We want to shout out some people. Angie Mendoza.
Sam Claire, very aware.
Yeah, she's aware. Angie Mendoza. I think Angie's around here somewhere running around. And Bruce Carrington Jr. And you saw Bruce, what was it, Thursday evening with us.
Thursday evening.
He was sitting down with
co-commentating.
Co-commentating with us here on Pub Life Chronicles.
He had his waves going on. He's
a stylish kind of guy, man. And he's going to be in the tournament as well. You're going to see him fighting as well.
We were asking for a little color in your hair, Bruce, but he ain't about that. He's about the waves. I understand.
That's right.
He's got his own style. He does his own thing.
That's right. And then you got Don D. We want to say hello to Don D.
Don D.
John Picone.
Let's call him Don D.
Piccone. All right. So we're gonna check in with YouTube also. Well, we got that on Facebook today. We're gonna be fine on Facebook. No issues today.
All right. Yeah, we got a good live stream. George, what are we doing? Are we telling them that we're pretty much going to have a formula? We're going to concentrate on Facebook from now on.
Right.
We're going to concentrate on Facebook. If we get YouTube live, that's good. But we're going to archive the files, the fights on YouTube. We understand that a lot of you fighters out there, they want to get their own fights, and we're encouraging them to do that. You get some sort of app recorder. You see it there, and then also why these archive fights are interesting is that you as a boxer could see what you've done in the past. You want to take a look at how you fought and what you did. What you have in your head and what actually happened might be two different things. And then you also want to take a look at your opposition and see how they fought.
That's right.
It's very important for a tournament. It's huge. It's huge to have this type of service for you.
All right. And another thing that we're going to be doing is we are definitely live on YouTube, just so you know. So we got both streams going. So if you're on YouTube, we want to welcome you. Tech Bro Dan, my son's on there.
Screaming at you, saying, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Elon de Jesus, thank you. Dylan also is on there. Good luck tonight, he says, guys. All right, so we're gonna take it up to the ring for the first bout of the evening.
All right, so much for my Irish thing. Niall Curran, unattached, is a black male. It doesn't mean that he's not Irish, that's for sure. but I'm going to say he might not be from Ireland. He
yeah.
might not be. Niall, maybe that's an African name. I don't know.
Well,
I thought Niall like that.
He's in the ring by himself right now. We're waiting on his competition, and we should be fine. But anyway, just tune in. Do us a favor, please, if you don't mind. Please share the link so that way other people can watch it as well, and they can see the best of amateur boxing here in New York City, in all of New York. Thank you for the compliments on us both looking sharp. Thank you. We take pride in the way we look for these shows. All right, so in the red corner you have Peter Ramos, but I don't know if that's Peter Ramos. It might be Peter Ramos, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, that's Peter Ramos.
Peter Ramos is in the blue corner. No, in the red corner?
In the red corner, yeah.
Wait a minute. No, that's not Pete Ramos. I know Pete Ramos.
Oh, so they got this wrong?
So who's this?
They gave us the wrong fight card. All right.
They're switching around.
This fighter is Malik.
There we go.
All right, we got Norman.
All right, Norman.
Norman is in the building.
Norman, get your head in here.
Get your head in here. All right, Norman. Right. You know Norman Steiner. He's here with us. He's not from Steiner Sports, but Norman, just introduce yourself.
Norman Steiner, an attorney at law representing fighters throughout New York State.
Right. So if you need representation as a fighter, and we're talking about for fighting purposes, all right, not because you've been arrested for trying to steal hubcaps. We're not pushing.
There's no more hubcaps, Dave. We don't have hubcaps.
You rim thieves. I know what you're out there doing. Somebody took my tires. Yeah. Somebody took my tires.
And you're gonna see Norma with us during the course of the show.
Gym. It was outside a boxing gym. They took my tire. They took my rims. Well, they took the whole tire. All right, so.
All right, let's hear it. Yeah, okay, so this is the second bout of the evening, so it's not even.
All right, no, they're switching 1 and 2. So Malik Ridley is not Irish, right? Not Irish?
He's not as far as I know. He's not. He trains over in Westchester, actually. Teaches Muay Thai and Krav Maga at the gym up in New Rochelle.
Oh, I've seen Malik before. Okay, he's a good boxer. And then we got, oh my God, Lugbek Giazov from Bars, BC. Where's Bars? Isn't that in Brooklyn? Bars, BC. You know that, Norm?
I'll look it up.
All right, so Lugbek in the blue, and Malik and lefty-righty conundrum comes right out. And Malik is a back foot lefty fighter. And I remember Malik now. He's very fast. He's very quick. And he throws a left hook, which is kind of interesting because he is a lefty, so you would expect a straight left hand, but he came forward with the left hook. And Lugbek is a stand-up orthodox fighter, and he's got that. I'm going to say he's from probably Uzbekistan or one of these Islamic countries, and he's coming forward, and he's got a mean left hook. Lugbek does, and he's coming forward with it. All right, so he's from Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Russia, one of these
Eastern Bloc countries.
Eastern Bloc for sure. And he's got that Eastern Bloc style. Look at these fighters. They're both on their back foot. These guys actually know what they're doing. Hard body shots. And Malik coming back, answering back. He didn't look like he answered too well. Frank Martinez, the venerable Frank Martinez, is getting involved a little bit. And I tell you what, that Lugbek in the blue, he's got a hard left hook. He hit him in the back of the head there. Frankie Martinez didn't like that at all. Neither did Malik.
Did you say that was like a Russian name, right? He's like a Russian name, right?
Well, we were saying Eastern Bloc.
Eastern, okay.
Yeah, probably best name. He's probably Triple G's sparring partner or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah. Look at that.
And hanging on is Malik. Malik getting hit for hanging on, and now Malik on the ropes.
Right.
Trying to push off Lugbek.
This is not a good fight for Malik right now. Malik is getting crushed with left hooks. So when we're dealing with the lefty-righty conundrum, a lot of right-handers like to throw right-handers. Like the orthodox fighters like to throw right hands. But Lugbek over here, Giazov, is answering with a lot of left hooks. So he's coming in, he's closing the distance, and he's landing that left hook.
He's catching him.
That's right. Is there any kind of, can we put any kind of law pun into this right now?
Well, I think we could, What he's doing is sort of non-traditional. He's catching his opponent off guard, which applies in law. Strategy is important. People are expecting you to do the same thing every time you're in a law case. And when you change it up and switch it up, just like our friend from the Eastern Bloc is doing, it has the same effect as it does here in the ring. Catch a guy off guard,
Norman, that was points. A terrible analogy. That was horrible.
But you were going to like it. I'm trying.
He's trying, Dave. He's trying.
I was thinking left hook. Coming from the left, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I was hoping for something different, but you know what? I really don't know.
Give me another round and a half to think.
All right, you think about it.
All right.
All right. Round number 2.
All right. So we'll look back.
Now Malik starting with the right. I'm sorry, the right hand.
Yeah, right hand jab.
Yep,
yeah,
right hand
absolutely. That lefty-righty conundrum, and this is something to watch as Ulukbek is really come forward, and Malik's got the right idea. You know what? If you're not boxing him, try to overwhelm him. If you can't outbox him, and Malik threw a bunch, and then Ulukbek comes back. And
Ulukbek is a tough customer. You could tell, man. Yeah. This guy's a tough guy.
Yeah,
you could just see it. He's a hardcore guy. He's standing in there, standing his ground in the center of the ring, coming out with a body shot is Ulukbek, and trying to figure it out. Nice body shot combination by Malik.
Right.
And now Ulukbek comes with his own shots to the head as Malik bends down and
you notice
over,
that Malik has turned to righty. He's turned into a orthodox stance.
That's right. Changed.
Right.
And again, Ulukbek going to the body again, catching him right underneath the.
Ulukbek throws that left hook. Whether he throws it up or down, you lefty, righty.
It's connecting, and he connected there again.
He throws it.
And he's connecting, Dave.
Yeah. And Ulukbek has that good.
And again with that left hook, rocks Malik to the ropes.
Right. And Malik looks surprised that he got hit by that.
And Malik trying to really grind down and try to push back, trying to connect to the body, but he's pushing his way in. But Ulukbek is a tough customer, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
And there goes again with a nice combination, 4-punch combination.
And that was a right hand that hurt me. Oh,
right hand, now to the body, and that's going to get a standing 8 count. No?
Right.
Is it a standing 8 count, or is it a loose headgear?
Loose
headgear.
Yeah, I think that was punch loose. I think the doctor took the headgear off. The doctor stopped it, or the corner stopped it?
I can't see. It looked like
I'm not sure what happened.
I think the corner stopped it. The corner stepped up.
Yeah.
Stepped
all right,
up
the corner stopped it. Yeah, he was just overpowered, overmatched this time,
right.
Unfortunately for him. But let me tell you, Ulukbek is some tough cookie.
Right.
He's a tough customer. He's going to be exciting to watch during this tournament, Dave.
Yeah. I tell you what, that's a Triple G type style. What do you think, Norm?
I agree with you. Yeah. A lot of power shots to the body. Right. And if I had to guess, I'm thinking Uzbekistan because of the Asian features in his face.
Right,
a little bit north in the Eastern Bloc. I'm guessing he's from Uzbekistan. Very powerful.
It's that area. It's that Eastern Bloc area near Korea, right? It's like there's some of Genghis Khan's people and the Koreans are stuck in. But I tell you what, this guy has that Triple G type of style. He's got serious power. They're wearing 12-ounce gloves. He's something to be. He's a novice. How is this guy a novice?
He's very experienced.
He looks
very experienced. We're going to question that. Are we going to question that? Are we going to put an emotion, Norm, for that?
We have to give it some thought. You don't want to write a motion just to waste paper. If there's some credit to the theory, you have anything to go with other than his performance? Or?
All right, I'm going to say that this guy looks like how about Bars BC Boxing Club? Is that one of these Russian clubs that they have, or Bars?
It is Bars.
I don't know. We got to Google that. We got to Google that. Somebody's got to Google that. Bars Boxing Club.
BARS?
Yeah.
I'll get that. I'll get that up there. But in the meantime,
we're confusing the public right now. Many of our public is like trying to get beer because they heard bars. Stop that.
I think that's the legal analogy, though. You have to pass the bar.
You have to pass the bar
to practice law. Train at bars to learn to box.
There you go.
That's the analogy.
You train at bars. And we definitely had a bartender or a bar bouncer yesterday fighting. He was definitely a street fighter. There was no question that he got in there.
He had some experience.
Yeah, he had some experience. Probably fighting in bars. All right, so now bouts 1 and 2 got switched. So now I believe in this match.
Yeah, let's listen up.
No, it looks like they're going right to 3 because I see Freeport. Michael Antifermo. I wonder if he's related to Vito Antifermo. You think so?
Just give me a second here while the Bars Boxing is in Brooklyn. They're located in Brooklyn.
Okay. Where in Brooklyn? Is it, what area of Brooklyn?
This is boxing gym here in Gravesend Neck Road.
Yeah, that's Sheepshead Bay. Yeah, they do have a Russian presence over there, like an Eastern Bloc community over there.
All right, so let me give a couple of shout-outs. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Shout them out.
No, go ahead. I was just going to say about another good Russian gym over there in Brooklyn is Ishla's, the underground boxing gym.
Right, underground.
They have a few of them sprouting up where the Russian guys are training. And
we have the Russian and the Eastern Bloc guys coming out, which is going to help New York boxing.
All right, and Eugene McDonald says, "Hey, Norm."
Oh, Eugene.
Yeah, he's saying hello to you.
Eugene.
Yeah.
And Papa.
Is he out? Eugene's out.
Eugene got out. Yeah.
He got out. All right. Hey, there's somebody who will give you a referral right there. Gee, congratulations.
Eugene's a good fighter.
Right.
He trains over in Westchester.
All right, you got Papa Maride. He's one of the boxers.
Right.
Yeah, he watches.
Right, absolutely.
And then Sean Cena says pressure fighters are made from a different cloth. Absolutely, 100%. We agree with that.
Right.
You know, and Justin Trevisino wants to know what weight class this is. Is 165 novice.
Although we do not say that Ulugbeck, he did not look like a novice. He looked like he knew his way around the ring. He had excellent footwork. The way he walked down Malik Ridley was very, very professional on that. And he solved the lefty-righty conundrum right away.
Yeah, Malik even switched, right, in the second round.
Yeah, he did.
Right, he tried a few things. And Malik Ridley did not give up. He threw a flurry of punches in round 2. He was throwing punches. You know, he didn't give up. But he was definitely overwhelmed.
I'm not sure what's going on. We were supposed to go to the next bout, but something's happening. I'm not sure.
Yeah, USA Boxing is having a little bit of a delay. Is the second fighter in there?
No, he's not.
No, nobody in the red corner.
All right, so let's talk about this tournament while we're waiting for them to enter it. Right. Oh, he's coming in now. He's coming. Okay, he's coming in.
Yeah, because they're going a little bit out of order. Apparently, they put the first bout and they put it back a little bit. So. So now, and I think I know this name, Trevean Hilliard. I think he's a good boxer.
Is it Trevean or Trevan?
Trevean. And I wonder if this guy's related to Vito Antifermo. Maybe it's his nephew or son. Yeah, there's a lot of dots in my head. You know, a lot of dots. A lot of dots. You know,
keep them connected.
And it's not a crime to connect these dots. All right. I just want to put that out there because I got a lawyer over here. All right.
All right. Round number 1.
Okay. Ooh, the lefty-righty conundrum coming out again. And look at Trevean. Trevean is trying to overwhelm Antifermo there, and Antifermo comes in with a hard right to the body and a left hook to the head, and that had Trevean coming back. And this is a
left hook
fight
by Trevean to Michael.
Antifermo,
yeah.
Right.
And again, with a big left.
Yeah, I think
big left hook by Trevean.
Yeah.
And again, on the right cross. I'm sorry, the right hook.
It's like an 8 count,
yeah, it's going to be a standing 8 count for sure.
And that's a good point, George. Trevean is throwing somewhat of a left hook from a lefty stance, which is a little bit weird because in America most people throw straight punches, you know, or uppercuts. Very rarely throwing hooks. So this is either a novice guy throwing wild hooks with his strong hand, or he's just a novice guy just who knows how to throw left hooks with his left hand.
Now Thephorm now taking more of I think getting his feet planted in and trying to work the body now of Malik.
Right.
Or Trevean, I'm sorry, Trevean.
Right.
And now Thephorm now tagging Trevean on the ropes, has him in the corner, Dave.
Right. And Thephorm is serious. He's landing a good right hand and a left. Trevean is still coming back.
And a big right by Thephorm.
Right, and they're exchanging. And this is a great fight. Oh, my goodness. If you were here at Gleason's, you could feel the energy. And Trevean lands, with the left hand. But just before that, Thephorm landed
and gets caught again, Trevean does, by that right hook.
And they are going at it. This
exchange of of power punches by these two, Dave.
That's right. Who needs a jab when you can land your right hand and left hooks like this? And Thephorm is landing right hands and left hooks.
And let me tell you something. As we go down to the last 10 seconds, Thephorm has recovered in this round from that standing 8 count.
And that was a comeback.
Wow.
My goodness. Whoa.
Wow.
Look at that. And that's what I'm talking about. That's some good stuff right there.
That was very entertaining.
That's good.
I think we're seeing a high level of boxing here tonight.
Bro, we gotta find out how to put this stuff in a bottle. You know what I mean? We could sell it.
Market this.
My goodness, to old people.
Yeah.
Now Trevean in the corner getting some instructions from his corner.
And look at who it is.
And his
Yoel is Judah.
Yeah, that's Zab Judah's dad. Actually, in the corner with him right there, as you see on your screen.
And I tell you what, looking at Yoel Judah do the corner is like watching a fight in itself.
And the doctor's up on the apron. I think he may want to talk before the start of the second round. He may want to talk to Trevean.
Trevean or Thephorm?
I don't know.
It looks like he's
Trevean took a lot of punches. A lot of headshots.
Wow, who do you think won that round? Because we're not going with pro rules, right?
Okay. So they're going to. Thephorm is going to be looked at.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Thephorm took a standing 8, but he came back.
Hard.
Hard.
He took it personal. How do you guys see it? Who took the first round?
Lots of call.
That's right. And here they go. We got the righty-lefty conundrum, and they're actually throwing jabs. I've never seen this from these two. Well, not in round 1.
Okay, some exchange of jabs, yes, in the starting of this round.
Right.
And now again,
wow.
All logic of the jab is thrown out the window as these two exchange punches.
And Thephorm landed some good right hands and
left
hooks.
You know what it is, Dave? It's a battle of wills right now. Thephorm has
right, and look, they're still punching
on the corner.
Look at that.
And now
Frank Martinez goes the 8 count the other way.
And now Trevean has a standing 8, gets a standing 8 count.
All right. And now we got to see if Trevean wants it, because Thephorm definitely does.
All right, we're back.
And Trevean looks like he does want it. He's throwing punches, but Trevean's punches don't have the same steam on them as they did before. They don't seem to have that same snap.
He seems like he's running out. He gets caught with a big right. And again, in the corner is Trevean.
And he's all over him. And look at Frankie Martinez. Frankie Martinez is throwing punches.
Frankie Martinez throwing
punches. Frankie Martinez is in the mix. Frankie Martinez scores a standing 8 count. And Frankie Martinez is right. He called break. Hey, listen, with Frankie Martinez, sometimes he pushes fight, but he was absolutely right. He's trying to protect the fighter. The fighter is not listening to him and throwing punches.
I don't think they realize.
And now the doctor's up on the apron, but not being looked at is Trevean. And Trevean again in the corner once again.
And Thephorm was letting his hands go. And look, after the bell, they're still playing. Frankie, start pushing him some more. He ain't pushing him enough. All right.
Wow.
All
Unbelievable.
Right. How do we score that? I think that was a 10-8 round for Thephorm. but we got to give Frankie Martinez at least 6 or 7 points for getting in the exchange.
Yeah.
All right. And Frankie Martinez is not wrong, folks. He is not wrong. Listen, people start saying with Frankie Martinez, sometimes he gets involved, he starts pushing, he starts yelling, but he is there to protect the fighter, right? He was screaming, stop. I heard him, you heard him, everybody heard him, the corner stopping him. You know who didn't hear him? The fighters didn't hear him. Thephorm heard him.
It's the heat in the moment, man. They didn't stop.
But you know what? Frankie Martinez did the right thing. He jumped in there, and he's protecting the fighter. He absolutely did the right thing.
All right. Final round, third and final round.
And the doctor's on the ring. He wants to take a look at Trevean. And this fight is exciting. We had one standing 8 against Thephorm in round 1.
Round 1, yep.
And then in round 2, we had 2 standing 8s against Trevean, right? Frankie Martinez did not need a standing 8 because he dodged and slipped the punches as when he jumped in the middle ring. All right. And here's Thephorm with that big right hand again.
Again, Thephorm working viciously now.
Feverishly
working on. But you see, You got to understand that Trevean is also trying to.
And that's it. And Frankie Martinez
trying to fight back, but Frankie Martinez stops it. And you know what? That's all right. I'm fine with that, Dave.
And I'm a little disappointed because I thought Frankie Martinez was going to throw a 1-2, or slip a couple punches in there and show these kids how it's done. But it did not happen.
Oh, that's because they listened to him that last break when he got in there.
He went in there. Frankie Martinez is all right with me. Frankie is 100% right.
Norm, what did you think, Norm?
Norm, what do you think?
Well, I think it was a great fight. I think Martinez showed us what he's got. He got in there. He was ready to shake it up with the youngsters, which is impressive. I give the fight to him.
To Martinez. Martinez is the clear winner of this bout.
Clear winner. Slipped more punches than anybody because these two guys did not slip any punches.
What a tough.
I think his beard exceeds the maximum length that Sonya allowed.
All right.
I think he should have trimmed it a little if he was going to fight.
All right.
But you know what's interesting is that this is what you're going to see in amateur boxing here. And Pug Life Chronicles, and this is the Ringmasters Tournament.
Via RSC, 30 seconds of the third round. Boxing out of the blue for Michael and for
All right, and that's Mo's great nephew, I believe. Somebody handed me that. So look, I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. This.
What are you thinking, Dave? What are you thinking?
This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like a businessman. All right. When something weird happens, there's a chance to sue. All right, that thing.
Okay.
And in that ring, what went on? The non-stoppages, the referee getting involved, the fighters not listening. Who can we sue?
That's a good question.
Can we make some money off of this? I got the film. I got the video.
We do have all that. The first thing you want to look at is who's got the deepest pocket. Whoever's got the deepest pocket, that's who we're going after.
Well, I don't think, you know what? Let's sue the coaches. The coaches look. I saw the coach with the big ring, All right.
All right, so that was bout number, what was that? Bout number 2 of the evening. We have 9 scheduled bouts this evening for the Ringmasters Tournament. So,
and we don't know. The bout sheet is a little bit out of order. Things got switched around.
So we don't know who to give you. I mean, this is amateur boxing.
Right.
It is what it is.
And this is great. Shout him out, baby. Shout him out.
All right, here we go. We're going to say Sean Sr. is on there. He's laughing, having a good time. Thank you. And he says Martinez snapped.
Martinez snapped. And rightfully so. I'm with Martinez on this one. I'm going to be his witness. I got the video. He's all right. What else we got there?
All right, we're going to say Jenny McMillan. She says smart.
All right.
Thank you for joining us. Can't sue, sign your life away. All right, so, and Richie, thank you for joining. Richie Daunt is on there as well.
Lisa Ramos says something
Lisa Ramos, yes, she says, Dave, love the combo, jacket and shirt. You guys look sharp and great entertainment. Thank you.
You're not going to win us. You're not going to win any points with this flattery, all right? All right, don't try that. We don't go for that stuff. All right.
I was about to compliment the outfit also with nothing but sincerity. Right. I'm not looking to score points. I think it's a good setup.
You're a lawyer. I don't believe you. All right.
And I know I don't have your trust yet. My only request is you allow me to earn your trust.
Oh,
hey, just like a lawyer, typical lawyer.
I like that. All
right, so yeah, we are in Gleason's gym this evening, and this is the Ringmasters Tournament.
Yes.
We have a bunch of bouts coming out, fights all over the tri-state area and as well as upstate Long Island in New York City.
Right, and this is it. You want to see the best amateur boxers in New York, and these are the future pros, and you want to see where they came from. Like let's face it, this guy Uulu, he's like a future Triple G. I mean,
absolutely.
this
Tough customer
is no joke. If he's hitting you with 8-ounce gloves or 10-ounce gloves, it's going to be lights out.
Yeah, that one shot, Malik flew back 3 feet and went up against the rope.
Yeah, absolutely.
What power and snap he had in that.
Oh, by the way, we want to showcase something.
That was like a shot to the hip or something like that, right?
Yeah.
I want to show you something.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
yeah, we got to plug you in, Norm.
This will be in every fighter's corner very, very soon.
Yeah, you see that?
When you're ready to throw in a towel, here's a towel you throw in.
Yeah.
That's right. Or you don't have to because you have Norman over here on your side.
That's the towel that's ordinarily carried by my adversaries in court, and they cry in it on the way home.
For joy. Tears of joy. Tears of joy.
Tears of joy.
So that's Norman. Norman was gracious enough to bring us a towel and hats for the Pug Life team here. Thank you so much, Norman.
All right.
Enjoy them. We're
all right. I also requested pizza. I don't see any of that, but, I don't want to talk with my mouth full. All right? That's all right.
I've got pastrami sandwiches coming in a bit.
Pastrami.
And knishes.
Yeah, knishes. There we go.
want to say hello to Hilda Ramos. She's tuning in as well.
Hey, another Ramos.
And Gail Steiner.
That's a familiar name.
Yeah. Gail and Shelly Steiner.
All right. How you doing? Gail and Shelly?
Jenny says love. Yes, we got love for our fans.
All right.
Look, we love you guys. Thank you for tuning in.
So corny.
It is corny, but you know what?
So corny.
It's better than what you're doing. You're not doing anything. We love you guys. Thank you for tuning in.
I'm embarrassed.
Pug Life Chronicles.
I'm embarrassed. Here's your love right here.
Here's your love. Show them your love, Dave. Show them your love. Show them your love.
Oh, my God.
Show them your love.
This is love. All right? That's love.
That's painful.
Oh, my gosh. All right. Who do we got? All right.
John says you're the man.
Okay. In the red corner, Junior Lopez. In the red corner, John Coughlin. That's my man. I used to work with that man. Barbarino, related to Vinny Barbarino. Barbarino.
Keep your day job, Dave.
Barbarino.
Oh, my God.
I ate ice cream. What do you think I did with it? Went to the store. All right, Junior Lopez from Bars, BC is in the red. So we got a Spanish guy coming out of a Uzbekistani Eastern Bloc gym, Russian gym. Let's see how that looks on him.
All
and
right.
Todd Barbarino coming out of Westbury. And another lefty.
Look at Barbarino rushing to the other corner.
All right.
Anxious to fight. Barbarino with the tattoos all over his body.
Yeah, and Barbarino was a lefty. Junior Lopez a righty, and we got the lefty-righty conundrum. And these guys are they're basically parrying each other's jabs. Almost touching. They look like
what a big, big left.
That wobbled him.
Big left wobbles Junior Lopez.
Right.
Catches him flush on the chin, rocks him back, but Junior Lopez still hanging in there.
Right. And I'm surprised that didn't
And again, another left.
Right.
As Lopez bends down, he gets caught with that left from Barbarino.
Right. So here we
He's got a
the
sneaky left.
He's got a sneaky left, and he's finding a home for it.
Yeah.
Right. And he's doing something pretty interesting that I like. Barbarino is moving towards his left. So with the lefty-righty conundrum, most guys kind of like they're doing that. They look like moose about to fight, touching antlers with their front hands. But if you see Barbarino is comfortable moving to his left, and that's what makes it sneaky. He's not used to it. Most guys try to go outside and get their strong hand in.
And again, he's finding that home for that left.
Right.
And every time Junior Lopez dips to the right, he gets caught with that left.
Right.
And again, gets caught with that left again every time he dips to that right side.
And that's the trick. The trick is that Barbarino is moving to his own left. And Junior Lopez is used to lefties trying to come in on the outside of the foot, and that's why he's getting hit. That is tricky.
Again with the left, I don't see this being going well for Junior if he keeps dipping to that right side.
He's got to get the trick. He doesn't know.
He doesn't quite understand it yet. Yeah,
that's pretty interesting.
And gets caught with that left right before the bell ends as well.
So this is pretty interesting. So usually now you have a lefty. I don't know what it might come out backwards in the screen, but you have a lefty, right? Yeah. So now you got a lefty standing with his right hand in front, and he's throwing a lefty. Usually with normal fighters, lefties come to the outside. They come to the outside and they slip in this punch. When you slip in this punch, your head, you as the opponent, as a righty to solve the lefty-righty conundrum, you dip down to the right side. What Barbarino was doing is he's moving to his left anyway, and then throwing his left over here, and he's catching Junior as Junior dips to his right.
Okay.
So this is an interesting match. Can Junior's corner make that adjustment?
Now let me ask you a question: Is that because Junior is always used to fighting a righty? Could that be it?
No, it means he's used to lefties stepping to this side and throwing this kind of punch.
Got it.
And because he's used to it, he's keeping his front foot outside of the lefty's front foot, which is making the left work better.
Right.
And there you go. You just saw that right now.
Right.
As you say it, Norman.
Right.
And again, the big left again by.
See, in this case, I wonder if he'd be better off trying to keep his front foot inside instead of keeping it on the outside.
Yeah, because to solve the lefty-righty conundrum, you cannot do the same thing all the time. And that's what I'm saying. You have to, first of all, you have to jab. And he catches him again because that angle, he's just not used to it. He's probably sparred lefties before, and this is the only lefty that's doing that. So Vinny Barbarino,
Barbarino's in blue.
Todd Barbarino.
Strong left.
Todd. Barbarino's in the blue.
Right. Barbarino.
Junior Lopez in the
red.
red.
Home for his left hand.
Yeah.
And he's got it.
And he's using the body, too. Go ahead, Norm. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just going to say he's waving that jab out there softly, almost like he's trying to attract the attention of Mr. Carter.
That's all. Young folk don't have no idea what you're talking about.
That's right.
All right. So Junior Lopez is at a loss, and what Junior Lopez has to do is, he got hit hard. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that Casey didn't call.
Wow.
Yeah, she's calling one out. Right. So this lefty-righty conundrum is not working out for Junior Lopez right now. He doesn't have the solve. Luckily, he'll have a videotape of this where he could see it's happening, and with our help, hopefully he'll see where he went wrong. And if Junior Lopez wants to go to his left and try to stay on the outside, he has to really keep going that way and go all the way around and bring his head with him to the left, because every time he dips to the right, like he did right there,
he's going to get caught.
Barbarino's
and a knockdown.
Right, a knockdown. That was a knockdown.
Barbarino.
All right, I think. All right, she actually kept this fight going, and that's the end of the round. Okay, so there's 2 standing 8 counts by Vinny Barbarino.
No, Todd Barbarino.
Todd Barbarino.
There's only one Barbarino. Whatever I call him by his first name, he'll still know because Todd. Sometimes you got to be a Vinny. All right, now let's just.
All right, we're making reference to a lot of a show back in the 70s.
Yeah,
Welcome back, Carter. If you don't know,
it's sorry
for all our millennials out there.
Right. So now this is something that you have to have as a fighter. If you're doing something wrong, hopefully your coaches tell you, or hopefully you figure it out. Right now, Junior Lopez cannot dip to his right side. If he dips to his right side, Vinny Barbarino is hitting him. He feels very comfortable because Vinny Barbarino is not trying to get on the outside. He's staying on the inside of that front leg, and he's very comfortable throwing his left hand over there. What Junior Lopez needs to do is, when he's going to the outside to his left, he's got to bring his head to the left too and get out of there and make it a completely different fight.
And the ring doctor step on the apron. He wants to check out Junior Lopez and make sure that he's fine to continue.
Right. Doctor's going to take a look at him.
He did fall in the last seconds of the last round.
Very end, yeah.
Right. I mean, he was a little bit off balance, but he did get punched too. So
it's counted as a knockdown, and he took a lot of shots earlier in the fight in round number 1. And missing is Junior Lopez.
Right. All right, and now Todd changed it a little bit. He actually did come to the outside. Whoa, I don't know what that was. They got tangled over there.
And Barbarino dipping out of those punches. It's almost like Junior is slowed down and missing, and now Todd is taking advantage. Todd Barbarino in the blue. And this is 165. I'm sorry, 165
I tell you what, Junior
novice.
Lopez is not giving up. He's letting his hands go. He's fighting. I mean, he might be grabbing and clawing a little bit, but he's fighting.
Yeah,
but you know what they
did?
I'm sorry. Getting a warning is Todd Barbarino for the elbow.
And Cassie said, shush. If I'm warning you, don't explain it. I don't want to hear it.
And you know, what I'm seeing in this bout here, Dave, is that Todd Barbarino is getting kind of a lesson on how to deal with tough lefties, just like Todd Barbarino here.
So you said Todd Barbarino.
I'm sorry, Junior.
Lopez.
You know what I meant? Junior Lopez.
George, you have me confused. I'm just changing the first name. You're just changing his whole name to his opponent's name.
Todd Barbarino in the blue, and Junior Lopez is getting a lesson today on how to fight a lefty.
Not just a lefty, just a different
tough type.
Yeah, Junior did something pretty interesting there. He just dipped down to his right, but he dipped down very hard, and he slipped the punch. That was a good move on Junior. Right.
I think he did it again. He went down a little lower to the right to avoid the left hand.
Right. And that was definitely a good move. And the fight's about to
end.
And
a big right. And another big right.
Yeah, right.
I don't know if he could have gone another 10
Barbarino.
Yeah. All right.
Tough fight for Junior Lopez.
Now, we've seen a couple of really tough fighters come out. Actually, all three winners, and I'm assuming that Todd Barbarino is going to win this fight. All three winners look like killers. They look like straight killers. They do not look like novice fighters. Right or wrong?
Yeah, definitely.
They really do. They have a lot of experience, and one thing that stands out, they're really hungry. You can see the hunger in these guys. They really want it bad.
They're not satisfied with just winning on points. It seems like they're really they're really trying to accentuate themselves.
Yep.
All right, so Emmanuel is on YouTube watching us. He says, great job last night. I love my new name. He fought yesterday at Church Street.
The Street Fighter.
The Street Fighter. Yeah, we called him the Street Fighter.
You know you are. You've been watching those video games and then tried it in the street.
And he's watching, and you know why he's watching.
We got him off the street.
Even though they're different weight classes, you don't know. You want to watch your opponents. You can watch him here on Pug Life Chronicles.
Yeah, absolutely. Good job by Junior Lopez to hold on and to keep fighting and to show heart. And Junior Lopez will come back, and he will be better after this fight.
Absolutely.
And hopefully you did learn a couple things from our commentary. I'm hoping that basically besides our love of boxing is about sports. Oh, look at this. It's Steve Damiani in the corner of Barbarino. And
That's
Steve
right.
Damiani was one of my mentors in boxing back in the day.
And you see Steve there in the black shirt. He's also with Joe Gadigan.
20-something years ago.
He's there with Joe and Steve, both of them in the corner there.
Right.
I think we saw improvement, at least some sort of strategy develop in Lopez into that third round.
That's right. He didn't get hit as much. He didn't get hit as much. So he did
where to put his head.
Yeah.
He slipped.
Right.
Yeah,
so that was pretty interesting. Right. And that's something that people got to know, too. Just because you slip a punch doesn't mean that you slip all the way out of the way of the punch. Actually, let me say you try to slip a punch. You perform the motion.
Unanimous decision. Boxing out of the blue corner, Todd Barbarino.
Todd Barbarino. All right.
I'm going to remember that name during this tournament.
Right. And he's a scary-looking guy. Not that tattoos aren't artsy, but he's like when he's covered with tattoos like that and doing that kind of boxing, that's a little scary. I'm a little frightened. I'm a little intimidated.
We are blessed to have an equipment sponsor by the name of Sting. I'd like to present to you John.
The Sting headgear and gloves.
Some of the equipment they provided us. Thank you.
I noticed they're using new gloves and headgear tonight. That's where they're coming from?
That's from that other company.
Oh.
So let's continue talking about this tournament. This tournament is very interesting because we have, 20 shows coming up, right?
Right.
It's like 20 shows, and we're going to be all over the place. I mean, tonight we're at Gleason's gym, and then we're going to be back on Friday
Where are we
evening.
going to be tomorrow?
No, tomorrow we're home. Everybody, you're home. You get a break tomorrow. Tomorrow you get a break.
Okay.
And then
I'm ready.
Next Friday, you want to tune in to Pug Life Chronicles on YouTube and Facebook. And it might be a work train fight.
Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome to, Norm.
And then Saturday,
he looked exhausted after the first round.
Right.
He looked exhausted.
He's not a Ronin. Some unattached fighters are like Ronin. They drift from gym to gym, and they really know what they are. So they're unattached. They're dangerous. But in this case, this is unattached, and he just seems to be not really in the right.
He doesn't look like, to be honest with you, he hasn't looked like he's been sparring. Sparring is a major key when it comes to training, and preparing for a fight. And a lot of guys, even novice fighters, they travel all over and they spar top-notch sparring.
Right.
And that's what helps you. But, sometimes the people that they're sparring to get the same work.
Why? For putting up with you all these years. All right. Yeah. Good
that's
family.
the hardest job in the world right there.
Nah. Rashad Mahdi is a good kid. The Shadi is a
With work. He gets different work.
All right, Shotty. You seem restless. You seem bouncy here, and go get us.
I got you.
All right. Oh, we got the righty.
Right, nice 1-2 by.
Right. And we got the lefty-righty conundrum going on again. Mondesir is your lefty. He's from New York City Cops and Kids. And Kevin's DeRoches is your righty. Orthodox stand at the hook, but it was a slap and got warned by referee Ernesto.
Oh, and a 4-punch combination by Kevin DeRoches. Kevin's DeRoches.
Right, because it looks like there's more than one of them when he gets those combinations going. It was Kevin until he started boxing, and then he turned into Kevin's.
Kevin. And again, Kevin's DeRoches in the corner. He did it earlier.
He about 4 or 5 hooks off the ropes. Mondesir did. All right. So Mondesir looks like he's selling out on that left hand. He really wants to land it. He got hit with the right before, was it? And DeRoches is letting go. And DeRoches is looking ferocious.
Wow. Oh, and did you hear what Ernesto said?
They get better each fight they go through. Every time they fight, they get better and better and better. And when they go out to the Nationals, that leaves out a lot of hope for a national championship to be brought back to New York.
Right.
Division 1.
That's fantastic. And this year is how they're going to get to the Olympics. So these guys were very entertaining. I like them.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to pick a winner for this one.
These guys were very entertaining. I like them.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to pick a winner for this one.
Oh, I think Kevin's DeRoches was the more ferocious.
They look a little tired after 2 minutes, which is fine.
Right.
But as a novice, this is all new for them.
Right.
It's a
right.
tournament for them. They,
Right.
may have fought 3 or 4 times previously.
Now,
this is a win or go home.
now let me ask you something. But let me ask you something. Do you see some of the earlier fights? Do you see that triple guy, the triple G looking type guy?
He was pretty good.
Do you think he was a novice?
No.
No, I don't either. I don't think so either. That guy has been fighting before he was in diapers.
All right, so stepping into the ring.
And this is what I always thought about the novice class is that some guys come in here with, I can't say experience, but knowledge of boxing.
Knowledge, right.
They have a knowledge of boxing. And
he might have less than 10 fights, but
they have a
has been
natural ability. And
right.
you walk in there, sometimes some guys take to it like water to a duck. I mean, a duck to water.
Right.
And they
Noyola. And it looks like we have a standard Orthodox versus Orthodox fight, which I don't think we had too many tonight.
Yeah, there's a lot of southpaws in this
right?
division.
Making for the lefty-righty conundrum to rear its face again and again.
Whoa.
And Noyola came out swinging. And this is a novice fight.
Wow. Yeah, there we go.
and let him go.
He tried to change strategy.
And Esteban Noyola, like he's not just fighting the boxing, he's shooting weight off of him.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Taking Noyola's punches, but he's also taking his weight. His weight. And it's wearing down. Right. And Noyola's just kind of leaning forward. If Villion could just get to the side and pull his head forward, he could probably throw Noyola right through the ropes.
Yeah.
Right through the ropes. And that would stop him from leaning forward like that.
Yeah,
that.
He's got to be like a matador. He's got to stay in the middle of the ring and move left, lose lateral movement, and try to keep this kid off of him.
Like a matador.
Matador, yeah.
All right, we got Kevin Richmond watching. Welcome to Pug Life Chronicles. Share the link.
Jose Miz also.
Yeah, and Andy Dominguez.
All right.
Welcome to Pug Life. Please share the link.
And look at this. And Villion is trying. Josue is trying. Look, good right uppercut by Josue.
Good.
And then he's running to the side. Good idea.
Not stand on the ropes.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. He's got to get off the ropes.
And he's coming forward. And he's doing that same combination that you like, George.
Yeah.
In round 2 with the two body to two to the head, two to the head, and one
the
to the
adjustment
body.
here that he's made. You see him now. He's in the center of the ring and going to the body like.
I'll tell you what, Villion landed a bunch of left hooks there.
I'm not going to lie. I like this guy. He's tough.
Why would you lie, George? Why would you lie?
You know, he's moving around. I know he's running around the ring a little bit, but
he's throwing
good
punches.
Combination.
Yeah. Well, he's winning this round 3 for sure.
Yes, he is.
I think Noyola. He's throwing
Good
punches.
combination.
Yeah. Well, he's winning this round 3 for sure.
Yes, he is.
I think Noyola is one of the first rounds.
I'm liking this guy. I tell you, he's tough. With some training, this guy could be a really good boxer.
Yeah, these guys are novice fighters. So.
Right, right. And there's that good combination again. It starts with 2 to the body, 1 to the head. He even put 2 to the head. But Noyola is
nice combination against by.
Right. Well, I gave Villion round 3.
Villion, yeah, definitely.
Not round right now, right? Are we going to expose the talent?
And the other thing is, like, if you're fighting in the tournament, you could actually watch who you might be fighting.
Right.
Yeah, you could pick up some pointers.
Instead of standing at the ringside after you're about, you know you're fighting the next guy or the guy before you, so you pay attention to what's going on.
Right.
But now
Absolutely, because that's how it goes in the bracket.
Yes.
You know who you're fighting because the guy either before you or after you.
All right,
Right.
ladies and gentlemen.
That's a great point.
This would have been.
You saw more of him.
Wait.
Show that ring, my man. Show that ring.